Jake here today at N3C. Wanted to make a quick video on what I believe is the most underrated category of supplements, and that's sleep aids and sleep supps. For whatever reason, this just isn't as sexy to people as that hard-hitting pre-workout or that new thermogenic on the market, but it is sexy in the way that it makes you feel. So when it comes to sleep supps, there's a few ingredients that I like to make sure is in a good quality product, including but not limited to melatonin, GABA, possibly phenibut, valerian, echinopurines. A few of those will be inhibitory neurotransmitters, so that kind of helps shut things down, gives a very calming effect, helps you to fall asleep faster. If you're somebody who tends to lay there at night contemplating all the stuff you have to do tomorrow, or replaying the day through your head and what you could have done better, this is going to be a great benefit for you. And then some of those ingredients will help you stay asleep longer, so once you fall asleep, you're not waking up in the middle of the night when a dog barks, you're not waking up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you're sleeping all the way through until your alarm. But then, ideally, if you're taking the right dosage, you're not going to feel groggy or drugged up like you took a Xanax or something like that the night before. When it comes to taking a sleep supp and finding that dosage, always start on the low end of the spectrum and work your way up. I know personally for me, I have a pretty low tolerance to them, even at 220 pounds. A half scoop is usually what does it for me. Adversely, you have RC, our Virginia Beach manager, who is only like 195 pounds, and he can do a full scoop no problem. So everybody's going to be a little bit different, similar to pre-workout, so find your tolerance and then go with that. There's really two ways that I will utilize these products. It's not something I take every night, and I wouldn't recommend you take it every night either. But number one, if I have a big training session the next day and I'm able to block away a solid 8 hours, I will take it there to make sure that I'm getting just a really kick-ass night of sleep before that training session, so I'm ready to go, ready to rock. Or on the flip side, if I'm only going to be able to get 5 to 6 hours of sleep and I know I got a lot of stuff going on the next day, so I need to make sure I'm actually well rested for it, I will take it then to make sure I'm maximizing that short amount of sleep that I'm getting. If you look at the research on sleep, and not only exercise performance, job performance, weight loss, muscle gain, etc., it's like one of the best things you can do is to make sure you're getting good quality and long enough sleeps. So with that said, I definitely recommend one of the following products. My personal favorite is the Core Z's. Two versions here at the Nutrition Corners. There's the American, which doesn't have the phenibut, and then there's the Australian, which does. Now, phenibut is similar to GABA in that it will cross the blood-brain barrier, and it's an inhibitory neurotransmitter, but it also increases the uptake of GABA, and it's pretty powerful. It flatlines me. So if I'm having that 8 hours of sleep before a big session, I definitely use the Australian. If I'm just getting 5-6 hours of sleep and want to make sure it's good sleep, I just use the American. Another one that's popular is the Somatomax by High Tech. This one will contain the phenibut. We also carry the Sleep and GH from Prime Nutrition, and then we also have the Anesthetized by Blackstone, which is another popular one, which does have the phenibut as well too. So if you haven't tried a sleep supplement before, guys, definitely recommend it. Definitely something you can, another tool for your arsenal in the way of gains. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or any of the other Nutrition Corner managers. Other than that, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more vids.